Mosquito. I love when it comes to draft time because it rains and then it pours and then there's a motherfucking thunderstorm. Let's see. There's a lot of Jaylen Brown and Lamelo Ball trade rumors. Pistons traded Isaiah Stewart to the Grizzlies and opened up cap space. What might their next move be? Ja Morant's time in Memphis is done. And oh yeah, my Lakers re-signed Austin Reeves. And then obviously there was the NBA draft. There was a lot of minor trades that I'm not really gonna go over. And then right here on the screen, I'll put up 1 through 60 picks. I would touch more on them, but to be honest, I don't really go over the draft just because I don't know the prospects all that much. But anyway, starting with the bombshell of today, Lamelo Ball might get traded. This is honestly coming out of left field. They ended the season very well. And if they did happen to make the playoffs instead of Orlando, I think it would have been a very similar series between Detroit and Charlotte. But anyway, they didn't make it. They got a better pick. They drafted a center. And clearly, they're trying to get younger. I'm not mad at it, though, to be honest, because LaMelo Ball finally had a healthy season after having like 3 or 4 of unhealthy ones. And the stock is there, so might as well trade high and start building around Concanepple. The 2 frontrunners are apparently Minnesota and Toronto. And honestly, I like either team. Yeah, the Timberwolves just paid Ayo Dosunmu, but I like him as a 6th man on a championship contender. Especially if Minnesota were to trade for LaMelo Ball just because of how injury-prone LaMelo Ball is. Ayo could easily slide in and out of the starting lineup. And for Toronto, matching him up with Scotty Barnes, possibly Brandon Ingram, they went 7 games against Cleveland. And with a competent point guard, which Emmanuel Quickley was hurt, so they didn't really get to have him in that series, they could have went even farther. Next, with Ja Morant, there's not really suitors, and actually they're finding it hard to get off of Ja Morant just because of all the controversy and his contract. It'll be interesting to see where he goes, and even if he gets traded before the season started, he might have to rebuild his trade value. Similar thing with Jaylen Brown. Right now, we don't know where he's going. He obviously has a great contract. He's still pretty young and is a finals MVP. So it'll be interesting to see if he ends up getting traded before the season starts. And if there's even a package out there to get Jaylen Brown. Right now, it's kind of hard to tell because of everything that's going on. Finally, Beef Stew got traded to Memphis. If Ja Morant doesn't get traded before season or Beef Stew doesn't get traded again, we might have some more gang violence up in Memphis, I can't lie. But anyway, for Detroit, they're going big fish hunting. I think the one that makes the most sense for them is Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi went back to the East, that would change the whole outlook on the Eastern Conference Finals favorites.